Welcome back, everyone. For this segment of On the Beat, CEO Patrick Wooten is joining me with Richard SCHWARTZ and Associates. Patrick, it's so good to have you back in studio.
It is so great to see you, Keely.
Okay, look, it's spooky season, so
Yes.
that means, of course, Halloween is right around the corner.
Yep.
A favorite time for many families and especially kids. But what do we need to know about keeping our kids safe on Halloween?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, Halloween Day is the deadliest day of the year for pedestrian accidents involving children.
Okay.
2 times more deadly than any other day. So safety first. As much as we love candy, and I love candy, is you have to do the few basic safety rules to make sure that your kid has the best day ever, but is going to get home and get to enjoy all that candy.
Okay, well, talk to me about some of those safety rules and keeping the kids safe so that they're aware of it.
Absolutely.
As well.
One, please don't let your child go out by themselves.
That's a good one.
I mean, and it's unfortunate, the number of kids who go by themselves is staggering. So go with your child. It's really important. I get it. Once they're a teenager, I've got a teenager. I understand they can go by themselves, but if they're not a teenager, you really need to go with them just to make sure they're being safe. So it's go with your child.
Okay.
Only go to well-lit areas. It's really important. Let them stay on the sidewalk. If there's sidewalks, stay on the sidewalk. Don't let them be running down the road. Don't run through yards. We all think about, oh, I went to this house and I'm going to run the house next year. But unfortunately, what if there's a rut? What if there's a hole? Quickly, there goes your ankle, there goes your knee.
Oh, yeah.
So you want to run. I mean, I get it. As a kid, I wanted to get more candy than my sister did and all my friends did. So you're trying to run. But it's really important. Tell them to walk. Walk from house to house. Take flashlights.
Okay, that's a good one.
A lot of people forget to take a flashlight, or you can add reflective tape to a costume now so that if a car headlight hits it, they will see that child. And then the big thing is cross at the end of a street. Unfortunately, we see these cases called dart cases where a child just darts out in front of the cars. It's no. You got to teach them cross at the end of the street, or if there's a crosswalk, cross at that crosswalk instead of just bolting across the street to go to another house because they see a friend or that house is giving out really good candy like you do, those full-size candy bars. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so, you have visited local schools in our area for some time, and I feel like it's your favorite thing to do every year.
I love it.
What would you say are some costume ideas for those kids if maybe we don't want to put reflective tape on?
Yeah, so of course, great costume ideas. You want to make sure one that doesn't block their eyesight. So it's really important. So, it's so much, they can dress as a news anchor. They can be scary and dress as a lawyer. I mean, there's all sorts of things they can do. But the key is don't just at the last minute throw something on there, especially one that completely covers their head. You got to make sure they can see. That's the big thing is people at the last minute sometimes don't realize, oh my gosh, the vision's blocked. So that's a big one. Is just try it on, make sure it fits, make sure it's not too long that they're going to trip over it. Too flowy, because sometimes people have jack-o'-lanterns going and then there's a flame. So it's just all those little basic things. If you prepare ahead of time, you can avoid any chance of danger.
And you're not overthinking. You've seen this stuff and you want the kids to be safe and have a good time.
Absolutely. You want them to go get as much candy as they have, go back to school, tell all their friends and their teachers about how they just had the best time ever.
Okay, to wrap up, so we just want to hit those points. So walk with your kids.
Yep.
Have a flashlight.
Yes.
And make sure their costume is visible.
That's exactly right.
And those are pretty much the tips to have a safe and happy Halloween. Guys, if you have any more questions, you can visit their website. That's all we have for this segment of On the Beat.